Chaos at the main airport in the Afghan capital as thousands of people rushed the tarmac. Some people so desperate to escape the Taliban that they held on to an American military jet as it took off and later died. On Your Side's Ken Amaro spoke with an Afghani who lives here in Jacksonville. He told Ken he's heartbroken and has been crying all weekend because he lost his home and he lost his country. And some of the men and women who served during the 20-year-long war say what they may have accomplished is all gone. Ken joins us now live. Ken?
That's correct, Heather. I'm here at the Veterans Memorial. Behind me on the black granite walls are the names of the men and women who've died in these post-9/11 conflicts. Of course, Afghanistan being the longest, and many of those who returned home came back with visible and invisible wounds of war. And tonight, some of them are speaking out, surprised by what they see, because just how quickly the government has surrendered into the hands of the enemy they've been battling for almost 2 decades. It has taken 2 weeks to erase 2 decades of hope for Afghanistan residents. Now their fears and concerns are being felt here, 7,500 miles away.
Human, I'm just crying. I just lost my hope. I just lost my country. I just lost my people.
A year ago, 44-year-old Mohammed relocated here. He left behind his mother and a daughter.
Don't know the future of your family?
We don't know what's will happen after 1 minute, sir.
The future of his native land has always been tentative, even though billions have been spent to ensure the safety of the people and to train its armed forces.
I left Afghanistan, I guess technically speaking, wounded with post-traumatic stress disorder and a traumatic brain injury.
Greg Wells served 4 years with the United States Army in Afghanistan.
In 2008, I was in the Pesh River Valley and I watched Afghan National Police kick their boots off and run because they were scared. And that should have been a little bit of foreshadowing.
He was reflecting over the weekend and says he's surprised how quickly the country surrendered to its enemy.
I think we figured a couple years that maybe, they would stand on their own.
Wells says he would serve again if asked. His disappointment, if any, is how this failure now impacts people like Mohammed and his family who are still there.
All the fighting for women's rights and children's rights and, just the equality, people being treated the same, it's all gone.
And those are the same emotions expressed by Mr. Mohammed, the jobs, the opportunities, the schools, all gone. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll hear from a Middle East historian about what we can expect in the future. Back to you.
A lot of reaction, a lot of strong emotions, and we've been reaching out to organizations today dedicated to helping our veterans, and we're hearing from them that this news, it hit particularly hard. So if you or a veteran in your life needs help but you're not sure who to call, you can try reaching out to Firewatch. It has a lot of resources at thefirewatch.org. You can also call one of these numbers right here. The Veteran Crisis Line is 1-800-273-8255, or Vets for Warriors at 855-838-8255.